What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And WWE Fastlane is this Sunday, and I wanted to give you guys my opinions and predictions of each matches. This is probably the most interesting and most anticipated Fastlane since the pay-per-view began back in 2015. The match card of this pay-per-view feels like it's Summerslam or Gell In A Cell. It's really cool, and it might hype up the build-up heading to WrestleMania 37. The match that I'm most excited for is Randy Orton versus Alexa Bliss. When I saw this, I was shocked. I never once in my life thought that Alexa Bliss would be in an intergender match. Anyways, we'll get to that later in the video, but without wasting any time, let's get right to the predictions. I really think that this match shouldn't be happening, but it is. I feel like WWE should have focused on building up SASHA and BIANCA's WrestleMania match as soon as BIANCA announced she won SASHA. I would have been fine if SASHA and BIANCA teamed up once at Elimination Chamber and WWE can start on building up their match. But since this is happening, I'm predicting that SASHA and BIANCA are going to win the titles. On SmackDown 2 weeks ago on the KO show, Kevin Owens mentioned John Cena and Shawn Michaels and how they were the tag team champions and they faced each other for the WWE championships at WrestleMania 23. So it made me think that we might see the same thing, but only with SASHA and BIANCA are going to be the tag team champs and facing each other for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania 37. So that is enough for me to believe that they will beat SHAYNA and Nia Jax for the Women's Tag Team Championships. This might be the most disliked storyline in the WWE since the year began. But as much as people dislike the Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon storyline, I kinda like it. I find it funny how Shane angered Braun Strowman by calling him stupid and saying that he fell out of a stupid tree. And as short as their match was this past Monday, I enjoyed every single second of it. And I'm really surprised that Shane can deliver the elbow off the top turnbuckle through the table at this age. But if we are all being completely honest here, Braun Strowman will absolutely destroy Shane McMahon, especially after Shane covered him with green slime on Raw. But if it does happen that Shane to win this match, Braun Strowman would be mad and we might see this match at WrestleMania 37 Part 2. I think we can all agree that Apollo Crews has been killing it lately ever since he turned heel. I'm not really a huge fan of his Nigerian culture though, but I don't dislike it either. He cuts cool and entertaining promos and his entrance song is upgraded for the better. Anyways, his current rivalry with the Intercontinental Champion Big E is one of the most entertaining storylines to watch on Friday Night SmackDown. The moment that made me fall in love with Apollo Crews' new gimmick is his determination. After Paul Heyman made a Talk Smack promo telling Apollo Crews that he is too nice and that he needs to reinvent himself to stay fresh and relevant. He clearly got the message and Apollo has made good of his opportunity. And as much as I wish for Biggie to retain his IC championship, I'm going to have to go with Apollo Crews winning the championship match. He's clearly getting a major push right now and he might be winning his second championship in WWE this Sunday. Drew McIntyre and SHEAMUS always put on a war like we've never seen every time they have a match. Their no disqualification match they had on Raw 2 weeks ago was really good and the ending was so terrifying. So their Fastlane match is going to be crazy. I expected it to be a last man standing match though. Anyways, I am predicting that Drew McIntyre is going to beat SHEAMUS. Drew is going to have a match against Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, and WWE match to make both Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre look as dominant as they both can. So SHEAMUS, but I think Drew is going to win this match. And SHEAMUS already lost a lot of momentum heading to Fastlane after he lost to Bobby Lashley this past Monday night. And Drew McIntyre needs the momentum heading into WrestleMania. Now this match is going to be really something else. Seth Rollins has been killing it with the Friday Night Messiah and Godfather gimmick, and the match with Shinsuke Nakamura would make it even better. Seth Rollins and Shinsuke Nakamura had a match 3 years ago at Survivor Series, which was a good match. And 3 years later, they are facing each other one-on-one on Fastlane. Now in this match, I am predicting that Seth Rollins is going to win the match. Seth Rollins is currently in a feud or storyline with Cesaro, and they are probably setting up a WrestleMania match against each other, and which is going to be an insane match. And Shinsuke Nakamura doesn't really have a WrestleMania direction, so Seth Rollins is going to win the match this Sunday. I've said it before on my last prediction video that Roman Reigns is unbeatable. Nobody has the asset to top the tribal chief. The only person I can think of who is greater than Roman Reigns and has more power and is better than Roman Reigns is the Friday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins. Anyways, I think that Edge should be the special enforcer in this match and will screw over Daniel Bryan so he can have a fair one-on-one match against Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. Daniel Bryan is not ready to be Universal Champion and Roman Reigns isn't ready to lose the title. So I'm predicting that Roman Reigns is going to retain his Universal Championship. But if Jey Uso gets involved, Daniel Bryan will complain again and probably setting up a triple threat for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. Because I've heard a lot of rumors surrounding Edge versus Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania 37. But if that doesn't happen, Roman Reigns will definitely retain his Universal Championship. This match is probably going to be in the main event and I'm hyped up to see it. I've never imagined in my life that Alexa Bliss would have a one-on-one match against a former WWE champion. Everyone knows that I absolutely worship and praise the Fiend storyline, and ever since Randy Orton burned the Fiend alive, it makes it even better. But I really do think that WWE has been teasing the Fiend's return for way too long and some fans are getting impatient. So WWE should make it quick so we can get to Randy Orton and the Fiend having a fly-fi funhouse match at WrestleMania. Anyways, I really think that Alexa Bliss is going to win the match by doing that supernatural thing she usually does to get Randy Orton to spit up black liquid out of his mouth. And throughout the match, Randy Orton would hit an RKO, and as he is about to go for the cover, the arena turns dark and then the Fiend rises from the dead. And it will end with the Fiend doing the mandible claw and releases Alexa Bliss from the curse, and Alexa Bliss and the WWE can take it from there. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description below, and I'll see you guys on my next video.